Hello and welcome to Nikolai's genetics lessons, and today's problem is ABO blood system in humans has 3 alleles. Choose the correct statements about this system. In the blood system, which we call ABO blood system, we have 3 alleles: allele A, allele B, and allele O. And allele A and B, we say, are codominant, and both of them are dominant over the recessive allele O. Here the first statement is correct. Now let's check statement B. Type O individuals can be described as universal recipients for transfusions. Take a look. 3 alleles would make 4 blood groups. Blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. And these 4 blood groups are made by 6 genotypes. 2 genotypes make blood group A. One genotype is capital A, another capital A O. Blood group B also is made by 2 genotypes, capital B, and B O. Blood group AB is made by only 1 genotype AB, and blood group O also made by 1 genotype O. So 3 alleles can produce 4 blood groups, which is made by 6 genotypes. Now each circle here would represent red blood cell. So let's take a look what we can find on the surface of these red blood cells. For example, genotype AA, which is blood group A, would have many antigens on the surface of the red blood cells. Genotype AO also would produce the same antigens, maybe in smaller quantity, because second allele doesn't produce any antigen. But still, this is going to be blood group A, because we are going to find here antigen A. But in the serum, so this represent serum, we can find what kind of antibodies. We are going to find here antibodies B. Now let's take a look what's happening in the blood group B on the surface of the red blood cells. We can find, for example, in this genotype, we can find antigens B. And in the genotype BO, we also can find the same antigens B. And second allele doesn't produce any surface protein. In the blood serum, what we can find here? We can find here antibodies A. In the blood group AB, on the surface, we can find both antigens A and antigens B. In the blood serum, what kind of antibodies we can find? There are not going to be any antibodies against antigen A and B, otherwise they would attack their own red blood cells and would kill. So no antibodies in this blood group for the antigens A and B. In the blood group O, on the surface of the red blood cells, we are not going to find no antigens A and B, but in the blood serum, take a look what we are going to find. We are going to find both antibodies A and B. Now let's read statement B again. Type O individuals can be described as universal recipients for transfusions. Can blood group O recipients get a blood group AB? No, because in the blood serum we have antibodies against the surface proteins that is present in the blood group AB. Can recipient blood group O can get blood from the blood group B? Again, in the blood serum has antibodies B, which also would destroy these red blood cells. So no, cannot get. And can get blood group O, blood transfusion from the donor of the blood group A. Again, on the red blood cells of this blood group, we can find antigens A, and in the blood serum of the blood group O, we have antibodies A, so they would destroy these blood cells. So we cannot say that people who belong to the blood group O would be universal recipients. Actually, they can get only their own blood type from other people who also belong to this blood group. So this is false statement. Next statement: antibodies against substances on the surface of the red blood cells of type A and B individuals are naturally present in individuals lacking those blood types. This is just another way to say that blood group O, which doesn't have these antigens on the surface of the red blood cells, which is antigen A and B, would naturally have antibodies A and B in the blood serum, and this is correct statement. We have two correct statements, A and C. Hence, the correct answer is going to be answer E. Both A and C are correct statements. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.